So, 20-year... The Fretland feud tears the village apart.
They believe it's a curse.
Neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
Was it the company?
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
It's all looked at as a curse. When in actual fact, it's just...
All because of the mine.
Yep.
Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
There we go. Jesus Christ, that crap out of me. The doll's head.
Ruth was here the day she fell. Something spooked her, and then she ran.
Ran away and fell
All
off
the
a
way to
cliff.
Cliff where...
He died.
Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it? Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer me. Betty? Hello?
Anyone?
Betty, are you here?
This is something I'd never do. But I'll walk in a mine by myself. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me.
Oh, Betty. This is
Okay.
Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless...
Breadcrumbs.
Here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
This is where they walled off. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Oh, you idiot. Crap, run dude, run, run, run. Caused a bloody cave in and now we're never going to figure out what happened. Who? Hell?
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward?
I'm here, Betty.
Where are you?
It's Edward. I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
That seems awfully suspicious.
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
This whole game is a mind... messing with me.
Edward, where are you?
I'm
on my
coming.
way. I can hear you. Hold on. I'm almost there.
How far away is she? She sounded like she was down the hill.
Stay put, Betty.
Edward, please.
I'm coming for you.
Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty. Betty?
No? Where's she gone?
Edward!
I'm almost there.
Viz, This isn't near the cliff where Ruth died.
Betty!
Like, the cliff's over there somewhere.
Just stay put! Elizabeth? I'm on my way! Don't move! I'm coming for you!
House in the house.
Hurry! I'm coming!
Who's in this house?
Edward,
You're
is
here.
that you?
You're
I'm in
inside the house.
This guy has lost his marbles.
Elizabeth! There you are. Finally. You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried. I... Look. Your brooch. Mother's
Dude.
brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
What? Everything's rotten.
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here.
Why did we
But
come
we
here?
didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and
What do you mean?
Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby,
So who's that?
drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You
It's your
carried
mother.
her to your mother. And your mother,
She hated you for that.
she could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after.
She killed
You
herself.
always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth.
That's not
I'm
Elizabeth
so
there.
sorry.
That's okay, no. That's
It's
not
as
even...
painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
The picture wasn't of anyone. Day 6. So what happened?
Lissy,
What is it?
That side. Okay. I am?
Go outside. It's a beautiful. Had your noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned off this stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
We do?
You do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
What? Is that to a boat?
Lissy. Nothing.
Such an amazing view, isn't it?
I can draw from here.
The air.
I can sit.
Boy, that sure is. Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well, to find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
Overheard something?
The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere, paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying?
Those pulled us
gravity
in.
pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
I'm a man of
I do.
science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
I'm talking to
What about
one.
me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
I think it was an
It was an
accident.
accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... Was she afraid? What made her run?
The mine.
Something spooked her.
And she panicked. So she ran here. Why not home? She couldn't go home. Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place. And then... If only Ruth had wings, like an angel, she could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
He has no faith in the afterlife. He saw into his mother's dead eyes. He saw the gunshot wound in his father's head. And he knew even then that heaven was a lie.
They're dead. I don't believe there's anything more to it than that. But there's comfort in oblivion, and we won't be alone. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in oblivion.
Perhaps.
Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write?
City of
A
Grovik.
story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward, is that...
A boat? But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
Draugen got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear.
It
Let's go
doesn't
out
matter.
while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness. Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
Have a last look around, shall we? See, this now makes sense. The cruel story, this. Entire town destroyed. Oh, village. I'd like to know what they found in the mine. I'm assuming it's some sort of burial thing, also, like, tomb. But if it was reported, then they'd have to stop the mining and that would close down. The only thing I can think of, but why Ruth, what she saw and why she ran? I don't know. Why did that other person, whoever that was, hang himself? Who killed Simon? There's so many unanswered questions, really. Go get the suitcase and leave this place. Oh, jeez.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
Take the brooch. Goodbye. Yeah, put that away. That was just an actress.
You know, this house is starting to grow on me.
It is a nice house.
I almost wish we had more time to dig deeper into the history of Grovik. What a beautiful day. Well, look at that. The ground's finally dried up. Really is lovely here. The wind and the ocean.
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row.
I'm coming. I wonder if the mirror was blacked out so that you wouldn't realise that she wasn't there.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be there.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
Wow. Let's say goodbye to Grovik. And that would be that. Oh wow. It was an interesting game. A fairly short game. I think that would probably be one of my only complaints, but the music is fantastic. The visuals are great. I do think the story kept the mystery up for just about long enough. I always had a feeling that Alice wasn't real. That was fairly obvious, but other than that, I think it was a good story. I still wish I knew exactly what Ruth found in the mine, but I guess it's one of those things that you just never know, and it wasn't about all of that, it was just about the whole journey. And I enjoyed it. It was interesting to say the least. I did like Alice. I thought Alice was really quite quirky. I thought she was great counterweight, probably not the right phrase, to Edward, who's like the stuffy old guy, and she's like the young, energetic, wants to believe everything's great. Although she is just a figment of his imagination. I loved the reveal about his family. I didn't really see that coming. I did think that Elizabeth was dead, but I thought she was the picture. I didn't see the clothes being a figment of his imagination either. So overall, it was good. I really did enjoy it. Sometimes I love these type of games where it's not about the gameplay, it's just the story. And I'm thankful for that. But unless there's anything after the credits, that's about it from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. And if you did, leave a comment, like, and maybe subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys in my next series. Thanks for watching.